Good morning. As we, or as I wait for people to maybe come to our morning chat, it's December and there's a lot of people doing a lot of things, a lot of festivities and planning and things going on for the holidays. But people do get busy, and part of leadership is just showing up. So I'm going to show up here on Thursday mornings because it's a matter of there has to be a time that we can chat together and cover some of the either the questions or the things that you may want to explore about how to improve your business. At the end of the day, we are all trying to make our businesses work. We want to have people buying from us. We want to have people enjoying our products. We want to have the joy of having customers experience the joy that we have in our products. If you're not having joy in your products, then you might need to get another type of product. The only way that you can actually make your business work is for you personally to enjoy at least some parts of your business or products that you can talk about. But the focus for today's chat that I was going to focus on, unless there was other topics that might have been of more interest, was goals. I mean, we're in December, and whatever your goals were for December, they are being worked on as you have now. But the thing is there are three types of goals that with going into 2023 that you need to try to cultivate in your life. And the way goals work is that we put out there in our own minds, on paper, and vision boards. We need to be telling the universe and telling our creativeness that is within us what our goals are. Where do we really want to go? It's so disappointing to me when I bring new people into my business or my previous business, or they talk about their business they're in now, that they really don't have goals. They just want to make as much money as they can. Well, my answer to that is, okay, if you make $5, is that enough? If you make $10, is that enough? The universe, if you just say, I want to make as much money as I can, then if it helps you make $5, it will feel like it's accomplished that for you. See, there's three types of goals that you should be cultivating in your life. One is the goal that you've done before or that you can accomplish. Like we all have the goal every month of paying our bills on time, right? You've done that before. You most of the time get that covered. That's something that you will do. So it's a goal that is pretty much a guaranteed. So that is one type of goal. Now, the next type of goal is one that you want to accomplish, like making the next rank. It's one that you're working towards, that whether it's this month, next month, it's one that you are actively stretching yourself or trying to come up with or working on ways to accomplish within a certain amount of time. Those are your medium goals, ones that you are saying, I'm really working towards this. And then you have your big goals. And those are the goals that you have like for next year or in 5 years. And you need to make them really, really big. Because the thing is if you don't tell the universe that you really want and desire to have a total goal that is, maybe, owning a new car or having a 3-week vacation with the family paid for before you ever started with enough spending money. that you can enjoy all the excursions, everything. Put a number to it. You want to have a 3-week vacation that costs you $20,000 paid for next summer. That's the big goal. Or for, like some families that I know, especially because I'm in a military town, so there's a lot of military people here. And I know several of them that have family back in the Philippines or in Guam or in Japan or, somewhere really far away. So they plan trips going back home like every 3 years. That is their goal for 3 years from now, is their trip back home to wherever that is. But you can translate that into the big vacation to Australia, or the big vacation to, or the big vacation somewhere. Oh, we have somebody showing up. That's awesome. Awesome. Hello, Miss Robin. Can you hear me?
Yes.
How are you?
Well, I've got a cold.
You got a cold. Okay. Well,
Yep, so I don't feel like talking very much, but I feel like listening.
well, I wasn't sure, with it being almost 20 till, I didn't know if anybody was going to show up, so I was talking about goals and the different types of goals that we have or should have and should be cultivating in our lives. And with goals, when we're in December, we should have already put together goals for 2023. And if you haven't, then that is something that, with going into a new year, some people's businesses run on a calendar year. So their whole business, what they've done for the year, will be ending here at the end of the month, or they'll be starting a new year in January. Some of them, way back in the day, Avon's changed it now to a calendar year. But way back in when I was big in Avon, our calendar year was, I think, March to March or April to April. It was a different month of the year that we were working towards getting all of our year totals, our year classification or our year ranking, whatever you want to call that. So
Right.
um the for us that are in businesses, especially either direct selling or MLM, even in my business opportunity that I'm in, there's always goals of making the next rank, making, or getting to a certain level that we want to enjoy or be a part of, that expands, one, how much money we're making, or expands the different kinds of perks that we give or get to enjoy. It's a matter of setting those goals up of what are you working for, and then working backwards, saying what will it take every month to do that, what will it take each week, what is one thing I can change right now that will help me start getting to that level. Have you started on those kinds of goals for next year, Miss Robin?
I'm working on it.
You're working on it. Okay.
I'm working on it, thinking about what I have done this year and what I could do better next year.
Okay.
Or different.
Well, we have to always be improving because life is always changing. The economy changes, the way people buy changes, the stuff.
Internet changes.
That's it. So many things change, and you have to always be evaluating, what did you do this last year that maybe didn't work as well as you thought it would? That what can you add, or what strategy can you try? And the basic, when I was talking about the goals earlier, when people do the replay on this, is that you have, like, not daily goals, but you have goals that you'll meet, like getting your bills paid every month, or every 4 years or 5 years you trade in your car and you get another one. Some people, people have goals of what they know they will do. You know what I'm saying? They've done it before, they can do it again. And then you have goals that are like with being in business, moving up to a different rank or moving yourself up. You're working towards it. You're pretty sure you can do it. If you change a few things, you can get there. You can, it gives you, it's the stepping up. And then you have your great big goals of where do you want to be in 3 years? Are you So the big goals is where you want to really, really start thinking and giving the universe ideas of where do you want to be? Do you want to be in a new house? Do you want to totally revamp your house? What is, you know, I'm helping my mom through her last years. And so for me, not having a new house is not what I've already told her, that when we can't do this house or she's not can't putter around and keep up this house, we're getting one on wheels with bump outs. But I'm not sure how long that transition is going to be for her. So for me, I see me revamping this house, being able to pay somebody to do all of the flower beds. So my bigger goals is putting on maybe a back 4-season on the house, doing things to this house are my bigger goals, and having the money to do that. So, and then my other goal is that when she starts going from the bed to the bathroom to her chair for the rest of the day, is doing that in one with bump outs. I want one of those travel homes, and I want to travel around and work from anywhere and take mom and give her a different backyard every 4 or 5 months, kind of like the snowbirds things. During the wintertime, I'm going to be down south enjoying the summer breeze, the warm breezes, and in the summertime, I'm going to be up north enjoying the mountain air. That's to me my bigger goal, where I see me wanting to be. How I'm going to get there and how I'm going to do that, I don't know, but that's one of my goals. So what would be, for you, Robin, what would be a bigger goal that you would be wanting to work on?
The biggest goal that I want to do is make money to fix my house up some, and also to spend some money on my mama that's in the nursing home and get her the stuff that she needs.
Okay. But have you ever made a list of what those things are? See, for me, fixing up the house, I started writing them down. I started looking at what the prices were for doing that, like having a new floor. I want to redo all the bedrooms. My office, I've been cleaning it all out here in my office because I'm going to give it a great big makeover. So I'm pricing what floors are. I'm going to tell the universe, what do I need? What do I want to look like? What is, you can't just say revamp. You have to start putting in your mind what that revamp looks like.
Right.
It's kind of like going through the Better Homes and Gardens magazine and picking out, ooh, I like the way that bedroom looks, and ooh, I like the way that kitchen looks, and ooh, it's putting the visual up here and start seeing it, seeing yourself in it. You have to have goals of what you want your life to be enjoying in 3 years. Because if you don't start seeing yourself enjoying the goals, then all you're seeing is what you're doing now, and you're creating what you have right now. And you will be doing the same thing in 3 years, saying, I just want to revamp my house. Does that make sense?
Yes, that makes sense.
Okay. And that's just something, when you're watching TV or whatever, and you see, some of these movies, and you see a house and you go, wow, I really like that color scheme. Then you can start, if nothing else, get a notebook that you can write down what you're going to be putting in and doing as part of this revamp. In the living room, how are you going to revamp the living room? What you going to do? If you're going to revamp the kitchen, what is it you're going to revamp in the kitchen? Is it going to get a new paint job? Is it getting new curtains? Is it getting new appliances, new cabinets? What color are they going to be? You got to start seeing and enjoying where you want your stuff to go. Because in today, if when you concentrate on today and seeing yourself just in today, then that's what your mind keeps creating.
Right.
And that's been the hardest, I won't say the hardest thing. That has been the most interesting part of my journey, is to start taking 5 minutes every day and doing that exercise of seeing me doing something in my future as my future self, enjoying. I want to learn how to do paddle boarding, and I want to have one of those paddle boards and be able to go out on the water and paddleboard. I'm not, I love being outside, but I like doing things outside. So I want to learn how to paddleboard. I want to have a paddleboard. So, sometimes on days I just sit and imagining me being and out on a lake or a inlet or whatever and paddleboarding. It's not part of my routine now or anything that I will be doing in the next 6 months, but that is something I want to be a daily part of my life, going into my retirement and working online. And, when I'm not helping mom so much, is having the time to be outside and do daily walks, go paddleboarding, enjoying nature on a regular basis. So taking 5 minutes, sometimes I have a part of my day that I do, that I added that to. Kind of like when you sit down and you're doing your breakfast. You normally do that about the same time of day, right?
What'd you say?
You do your breakfast, or you do lunch, or you do something at a set time every day. There's something that you do at a set time. I tacked on my 5 minutes to that thing I do every day, so that when I go to do that, then I either sit down before or after it and do my visioning along with that activity, so that it gets done every day. It's something that you have to decide that you're going to do every day. So
Right. Yeah, that is true. That is true. That is true. I get up, drink my coffee, then I get on and say good morning to everybody. And I've done got all my posts scheduled out.
right.
So, and then I go and do my birthday messages to people
Okay.
that have birthdays and wish them a happy birthday.
So it's
And
today's birthdays. You do today's birthdays.
yeah, I do today's birthdays, today's
You know what?
birthday.
You know what's a better trick, Miss Robin, is to do them the day before. Because when I have the last 2 years when it's my birthday, I almost have to turn my phone off. I get so many messages. It fills up my whole messenger. So, I mean, it's just I can't even acknowledge them all. It's just overwhelming how many birthday wishes I get on my birthday. The trick is to do it ahead of time. Be the first one. Do it the day before.
Okay.
Tomorrow's your birthday. I want to wish you a happy birthday. Celebrate the entire day tomorrow.
Okay, that sounds even better. And another thing I'm working on is I'm looking for a party script for birthdays. It's what make it special.
Okay,
You know what I'm
a
talking
party
about?
script in your messenger.
No, I was going to do it online.
Okay. So I'm not sure, when you say a birthday script for a party, inviting them
Oh,
to a party, or
stuff that get a party together and make it like a birthday party. You know what I mean?
okay, for what you're selling.
Right.
Oh, okay. I'm just trying to understand.
Yeah, well that's okay. You that's the only way you can understand is ask questions.
Well, that's it. Well, see, I don't sell. I've done I only done party gigs, or the in-home parties for a little while. Um, but with helping mom through her last years, I don't do any direct selling anymore. Um, I did for years and years and years with being the Avon lady, but the having the parties and the vendor events and all of that is a there's so many people doing it. Coming up with your own unique twist on it is almost part of what you need to do to be successful. And I will keep my eyes open to see if I can come up with or see if I can find you one that might help you.
Okay, that's good. That's
Because
good.
that's the thing is there's other girls out there, and if we all share what we're doing and what's working, it's all about helping each other. There's plenty of business
I
out
agree.
there.
I agree. I try to help everybody.
Well, that's what
They're
I'm
having just as hard a time as I'm having. You know what? This year, Christmas this year is very hard.
okay. As far as selling your stuff,
Yes,
yes,
because people, and I can understand where they're reasoning
right.
because they want to make sure they got enough money to pay their bills and buy food or get their
Well, a lot of
medicine.
people are just really struggling nowadays, and the thing is it's just so hard, and it's hard to figure out what you even want to buy people. That is, I've gone back, and I'm having my grandson over, and we're going to be making peanut butter balls, and I bought little bags from Walmart to put in and make goodie bags, because I'm going to go back to making food. People love food, so I'm giving away little goodie bags with fudge and peanut butter balls. So me and grandbaby, not this weekend, but the following weekend, we are going to be making the candies for these little bags, because you have everything doesn't have to be bought, and a lot of people are struggling. When I was in business, and even now with people in your businesses, your main staples people are going to buy. But November and December is not where your business should be huge, because it's not ever huge. Every year when you go to expect it to be huge, it's not. It might be a little bit more elevated, but when I understood that the whole year averages out, and that Christmas isn't 50% of my business. Christmas
No, I made more. I don't mean to interrupt you, but I made more
on other
through
months.
the summer and
Exactly.
through September, October. You know, all the months back, I made more. But see,
Right. It's
like you
because
say,
that's
Christmas
you
is
make the
right
sales
there.
ahead of time. You don't if you wait till December, then it's pretty much done, because people, the society has taught people to do the big things. That Christmas is about the new TV, it's about the new car, it's about the new this, people, or it's the gift cards. And I don't like wasting money. And so I give a lot of gift cards, because I'd rather them buy what they want than give them a gift that they're just going to throw in the closet or regift to somebody else. Not that regifting is bad, and if it serves a purpose, but I'd rather know that they got some enjoyment out of it.
Right, right. Me too. I would too. So,
And if
but what everybody's getting from me for Christmas is either Tupperware
mm-hmm,
or pharmacy or
mm-hmm,
clothes. Since I do DSC,
right.
I got my mama the cutest. It's got I can't think of the. Let me see if I can find it and I'll show it to you. I laid it around. put it up somewhere. It's got flowers on it.
Well, you don't have your camera on right now, so I can't see you. I thought maybe with having a cold, you were not feeling like being on camera.
No, but I can show you this.
Okay. Oh,
Can
okay.
you see it? It's
Uh-huh.
got daisies on it.
It does. I love it.
And Mama just loves it.
Oh, that's that, you know,
Mama just loves daisies. And I'm gonna take one of them permanent markers and put her name in it
mhm.
and stuff. And I bought her a black dress, but I didn't get it big enough.
Ah,
I know she can't wear it because I can wear it.
okay.
Mama's bigger than me, so I'll just wear it and I'll get her something later on.
Right. Well, I did a lot of extra gifts and stuff when I was on my trip. So I bought a lot of stuff when I was out west and you know, unique stuff when I was traveling. But anyway, do you have any questions about goals or anything you wanted to specifically talk about with our
No, I think we talking about Christmas. I've been thinking about Christmas, trying to figure out what I was doing wrong, and it's just
you're not doing anything wrong. It's just not, you know, unless you're doing Christmas, and even now, people don't really buy Christmas stuff. You know what I'm saying? Not anything that has Santa on it and stuff. And so many, I mean, Avon doesn't even hardly make the decorations anymore. And when they do, they run out of them. I don't even promote them when I was doing Avon anymore because they were gone so fast that by the time I promoted them or people felt like buying them, they were gone.
yeah. Well, I on top of my Christmas tree. I bought it from Avon
Mm-hmm.
when when I was selling about 3 years ago, and it's got where you can turn the. It's got where you can put batteries in it to light up.
Oh, okay. Cool.
But I bought that. I was at watching convention online, and we had a chance to buy that, so I bought it before it even came out.
Before it
Because
came
I
out.
know
Right.
if it came out, it was gonna be gold.
That's it. And so it gets really hard. So I got where I didn't really one of the things that I did for Christmas with my customers now, you know, we're talking it's already the what, today's the 8th. But
Right.
what I did when I had my big business is that in September I would give everybody a $5 gift certificate to use for Christmas shopping. If it was over $25, $35, it had it right on there. But I gave it to them in September to encourage them to start shopping. They could use it as money during, you know, October, November, and December. But I gave that out at the end of September, the first part of October. I would hand them out to my customers simply because if you don't get them to buy in October, you know, in October, then most of the time you're not going to have the sales in December.
Well, since I've been selling, I have never seen a December be real good.
Well, you know, it's one of those things that every year all you can do is keep expanding your customer base. That's the key to it, is expanding your customer base. That's the only way to grow at Christmas is, you know, when in January is start working on finding new customers. When it was low times, I would work on finding new customers. And, you know, because your regular
I'm always trying to add new customers
mm-hmm,
and expanding my network.
yep. So that's the only way you can really do it. You know, you have to find a way to meet new people, you know, get them to know who you are and what you have to offer, and put them in a what they call a drip system so that you keep up with them on a regular basis, because people can't remember, oh, I need that. Who was that sold that? I can't remember. But if you find a way to either email them or do a system through Messenger where you're just keeping your name in front of them, not products so much, but hey, just wanted to say hi, hope you're doing well. It keeps your name and your who you are in front of people. So that's why companies pay for advertising. I mean, that's the whole thing with advertisers, is to keep their name in front of people. You just, if you don't want to pay for it, then you have to find a system that you can either do texting, calling, messaging, somehow people on a consistent way, whether it's weekly, monthly, every quarter, something you have to be keeping in touch with people, because they don't need to buy every time or every month. They're not going to buy every month, but keeping in touch with them is important. All right, Miss Robin. Well, if there's not anything else that we can talk about or have any questions, then
I guess to get to work.
yeah, me too. Get busy on some things. I'm going to go ahead and close it out for today, and we have next Thursday morning. And of course, if there's anything in particular you'd like us to talk on or get suggestions on, then we can, then of course, let me know. And of course, for those that are going to see this on the replay, if I know that some people can only watch things on the replay mornings, or you're at work, or you have things that are that you get tied up in. But if you're not going to be here, but you would like us to hear us chat on a certain topic or a question, please drop it in the chat or directly message me. I would love to talk or help or suggest different ways of different things that would help you move your business to the next level. And we do have 2023. So this month we are talking about goals and planning and things to start helping us to be whatever we want it to be in 2023. All right. See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.